This is a matchup we have set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Death Valley, the home field of the Clemson Tigers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Hermstreet. Kurt, let's get right to the action. Tigers will kick this deep to start us off. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So South Carolina's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Remember last year, both these teams collided playing well at the end of the season. Kurt, ended up being a brutal defensive game. Gamecocks rallying late to win it by 3.
Yeah, Chris, think about last year. One thing about Clemson, when they have a 7-point lead in the fourth quarter in Death Valley, usually that game is over. But when Norris Sellers, the quarterback from South Carolina, went on the road in that environment and won the hearts and the trust of the staff to be able to win that game in a comeback fashion. Really exciting, and I think it really elevates the intensity of this rivalry.
It's an important first down on that running play. From the shotgun, drops back, and he dunks it off to the tight end. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The Gamecocks have first and 10 here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looking right, this one caught. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
First down and 10 now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pass is incomplete, but a flag is thrown on the play. This one could go either way.
Sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the defensive back, and who is actually going to get their hands on the ball. I can't really blame him for this one, because an incompletion will always be more welcome than an interception.
Catch made on the left side. He's swarmed by the defense. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in a year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. And they pick up the first on the ground. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets them up first down from the 31. The offense will set up on first and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
What a call here by this offense, and unfortunately, the receiver drops this drag route. So much real estate in front of him, a big gain missed by the drop.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The pickup is 6, makes it third down and 4. Out of the gun now on third down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
But these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal in this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive. And now it's first and goal.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown.
Chris, as you know, it's always huge for an offense's confidence to score in the opening drive. Most times, coordinators are just kind of feeling the defense out, giving them a lot of different formations, kind of see how they react. To get points on the board, man, that's a huge plus.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. They'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So Clemson's offense out there for their first possession. Kurt, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys who are the focal point of the offense.
And talking to him this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Tailback takes the handoff again. Eventually taken down, but how about the spin move that earned him 1st down yardage? A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. He decides to keep it here. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Man, every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out into the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but let's see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Defense is coming after him. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. It's the latest chapter in a backyard rivalry game that goes back to 1896. Of course, these days, it's a non-conference end-of-the-year collision, Kirk, but it really has gained prominence in recent years.
And I think this is one of the nastier rivalries out there, to be honest with you. And I think over the last, 10 or 15 years, Clemson has obviously taken their program to another level. What Shane Beamer has been able to do here in the last few years in Columbia has really elevated the Gamecocks program. So it's gone to a whole nother level, not just for Clemson, but really for both these teams.
And the Gamecocks lining up here on 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The Gamecocks churn out another 1st down. And he'll set up to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. Touchdown, South Carolina. They couldn't stop him there. And now they'll set up for the point after. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Clemson, 0. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Good throw, complete to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here, he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Catch made in space. Look out. Ray moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. And the Tigers come up to the line in a hurry-up.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game. Offense.
Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. A penalty backs up the offense. It's 1st and 15. Looking to throw again. Screen to the wide receiver. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. The Tigers will have to kick this away. Finally, the first punt of the game, hoping to pin them back deep. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Quick throw to the right. It's caught. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
First down and 10. Look out, room to run here. He's got the first down and still motoring. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Boy, when your running game's working like this, especially in the first half, it makes everything easier. And after big runs like that, watch for the offense to come back and attack off play action.
And the Gamecocks will line up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Trying for a touchdown here. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
It's a shotgun run call. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down. Trying to going to throw for it on 3rd and short. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. This should be the last play of the quarter. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Makes the defender miss. And they're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the first quarter. And it's South Carolina in the lead here. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's incomplete that time. Just out of reach of the receiver. Second down play coming up for this offense. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the tight end.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Come up on 3rd down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Marshall. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that 3rd down catch. And the Tigers will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner will be brought down. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Handoff to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Now, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. The Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for. They'll down this ball just outside the 30-yard line.
They fumble on the punt return, and now some new life to this offense that just left the field just a few moments ago.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you gotta have to come up with and make a catch.
The Tigers will crank up the tempo. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. And the Tigers bring their punt team onto the field. Fielded near the 20. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And the pass is incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if you do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down. Defense to dictate things, and it allows him to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Ball handed off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Short throw complete to the tight end. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Caught quickly. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Grab behind the line. It's Marshall. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Short completion there. Second down coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down. The Tigers looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Tigers. Might have to try the extra point. Went after it was good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Here comes the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back, and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. And the Gamecocks will bring their punt team onto the field. This one will be fair caught. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Let's see if he can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Oh, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. They mix it up with a run. He's past the marker and still going. And moves the ball to the 37 for a first down. When a player is down injured after that last play, we'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Looking to throw here. It's intercepted. The defense sniffed out the screen pass. Touchdown, Tigers. And the defense joins the scoring party now. And the defense gets involved, scoring a touchdown to suddenly tie this football game.
Just getting a couple turnovers from your defense is really all you can expect. But to be able to get 6 points from them in addition is above and beyond. They get their 6 points, and now they're really thinking about winning this game.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26. The Gamecocks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
They'll try a pass here. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And the wideout goes in motion. First down. Looking to throw the football. The receiver grabs it. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Third down play here out of the shotgun. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Tries to get it to the running back, but it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And that pass is incomplete. No idea.
By the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Quarterback looking to scramble. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. And the Gamecocks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Throws to the tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Offense moving into a bunch formation. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Peters. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Empty set now. 5 wide. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Using his legs on the scramble. Tough to show by the sophomore quarterback to pick up the 1st down himself. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. The offense comes back out there. Not much. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's looking to scramble. Spins away from defenders. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime.
Timeout, South Carolina.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I don't like that throw at all. Those windows are so tight down here. You just can't force the ball in there because it so easily can be picked off. He caught a break there.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And in the 3rd quarter, this game remains tied. The Gamecocks will kick it off to begin the 2nd half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the 3rd quarter going. Pre-snap motion from the offense. It's an out route. The catch made. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. He's looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Here's the handoff. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zero in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for their offense.
A deep shot to the right. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. And the Tigers will line up to kick it away. And he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. See if he can make the play on this return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. He'll hand it off. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Peters. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Crosses the 10-yard line. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Runs out of bounds at the 35.
The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Fights off a defender. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
After missing the field goal on their last drive, they got to produce something here on third down to even get into field goal range. Pulls it in. The Gamecocks will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert. A running play called on fourth down. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up, and now you've got another chance.
Touchdown, South Carolina, to put them on top now.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Short connection to the tight end here. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Boy, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. The Tigers will send their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. Fielding the punt, looking at a low field position here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop?
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They make the stop, but not before he gains the first down. The screenplay works.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all have primarily done it with great run games.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. The Gamecocks keep the football on the move. A handoff from the shotgun. Right down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He'll return it from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Offense getting set, it's 2nd down. They'll run it to the left. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. And is picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Well, throwing in the rain can be very problematic, but an impressive job by this defensive back to come down with this pick regardless.
The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Quick throw caught on the left side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. See, the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. Feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here's the second down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. He hands it off from the gun. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They'll run it from the gun. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
He's got it near the end zone, and he scores. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And momentum really building now. Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. Returner tackled right there. That's where they start the drive. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. He'll hand it off. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to the 30.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll run it here. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass. So instead of throwing it, he hands it off with some nice positive yards.
Second down play coming up. The tackle. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Gamecocks will line up now. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. On the move now. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, South Carolina. They are pouring it on now. Kirk, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I'll tell you what, Chris, I didn't expect this. This quarterback is outstanding, but they have pressured him all game long, and they got to him again.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The receiver makes the catch. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Tough spot. The offense has to convert the 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. Touchdown, Clemson. No chance to catch him there. Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches...
And he's going to go down, but there's a flag on the play. If it's on the defense, this will be a 1st down.
That keeps the score. South Carolina, 45. Clemson, 27.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Powering through. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down from the 30.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Finding space at the 20. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this 4th quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out.
And then 1st down, right back to the running game. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now,
touchdown, Gamecocks. And the route is on.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And the point after is right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Returner is brought down. It's a start for the next drive. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back. Field. On first down, it's play action. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. First and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Breaks into the clear.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. The pocket breaking down. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that often from this guy. Brings up fourth down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for a man deep down the left side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking for a man. Pressure is coming. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive.
Now, this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with his quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times. Consistent pressure. Just dominating performance.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Try and muscle for the 1st down. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down. He's throwing for it. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Leaning on the run game here late. Gets the 1st and still running. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Quarterback still with the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
To throw, it's a bunt. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Breaks loose at the 40. Ball carrier tackled there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can he make the 1st? Oh, and he fumbles. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. 1st down here for this offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. The Gamecocks will come to the line to run the hurry up. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. A late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Bringing pressure. There's contact on the throw. The pass is intercepted. He just goes down, and that'll do it for the ballgame. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.